Welcome everyone. A good Erev Shabbos as we learn the Mishna Yomis for Erev Shabbos Parshas Bamidbar, and we're coming down the home stretch in Mishna Shekalim as we learn today the fifth and the sixth Mishnayos in Masech 7 Parak of Masech Shekalim. Sponsored by Yoel Klugman and family for their Gezund, Parnasa, Nakas, and everything wonderful. We are sponsored by the Fisher family, Nishmas Basi Bas Robert, Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, and Perel Bas Ruvain. Also sponsored Nishmas Levi Yitzhak ben Meir, Yaakov Moshe ben Zev, Nefu Shalema for Eliyahu Moshe ben Chaya Sarah. Now, if you remember, we said that if somebody finds an animal, so if it's a zachar, it's an ayla, if it's an akeva, it's a shlamim. Now, together with that animal has to be brought nesachim, the libations, depending if it's a par, right? That's a chatziyahin of wine, a chatziyahin of oil. If it's an ayil, if it's a keves, so who brings that? So initially, the obligation was for the finder to bring it, and if he didn't do it, so b'rishayna yemamashkin es moitzeh, the gizbar would seize collateral from the finder achu maybe nesacha until he brings the libations. But that just resulted in people saying, "Hey, you know what? I'm not picking up that animal. I'm going to have to bring the nesachim. It's going to cost me money." So they would just leave the animal avarchan and run away. So Iskinu Bezdin, so Bezdin enacted, they want people to take the animal and bring it as a carbon, so they enacted that the matching libation should come from the communal funds. And Mishnah Vav tells us that this is one of the takanas that Bezdin were enacted. Amr Shimon Shiva Dvar Miskinu Bezdin. 7 enactments were made by Bezdin. This is one of them. Also, a guy who sends his burnt offering from overseas. We said from a Goyim we do accept burnt offerings that go completely to Hashem. So if he sent funds for the accompanying libations, Kraven Mishalai, so then we use those funds. He didn't know, he only sent an animal, so the matching nesachim are Kraven Mishal Tzibur, are offered from communal funds. If a new convert died, he doesn't have any relatives, and since he's a convert, he's kekatan shenaylu, a newborn babe, he doesn't have any relatives in the world, and he left over sacrifices. If he left over the prerequisite libations, then we bring it from him. But if not, they brought it from the communal funds. Usnai bezdin hu al kohen gadol, and it's a condition of the court for a kohen gadol shemeis. Now, really, the yoshim should provide his minchas chavitim, his daily griddled meal offering, which is offered half in the morning and half in the afternoon, normally when he's alive. We'll see it's different after he's deceased. But when the Yoshim neglected to do so, they enacted Shetei Minchasai, that his meal offering, the special meal offering of the Kohen Gadol, should be Kreva Mishal Tzibur, should be offered from the communal funds. Rabbi Yehuda says, no, it should be offered Mishal Yoshim, from the ears of the Kohen Gadol. But everybody agrees, Ushleima Kreva. Initially, it was a Isarin where the Kohen Gadol, an Isarin of an Ephah, where the Kohen Gadol offered half of it in the morning, half of it in the evening. But we learn out from Psukim that if the Kohen Gadol is not alive and they didn't appoint yet another Kohen Gadol, then they offered a full Isarin in the morning and a full Isarin in the afternoon. If you are interested in starting with me, Masechtas Gittin, we just started. It's not too late to start. It's really exciting. Mitzvah Shabbos at 10:10 Eastern Time. We will be learning 2 blot, Gimel and Daled. You really could get into it. Actually, I'll give you a little bit of a look ahead. On Sunday night, we're going to be doing also two blot. We'll be doing A and Vav, so by Sunday night, you'll already be up to Dav Zion, because Thursday I have a big shir in Queens, in Jamaica, Queens, and therefore I will not be saying shir Monday night. I'll be saying a double Sunday night. Either way, you can join us by just going to zoomdaf.com. This week, the shir will be 8:40 this week, 8:40 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, Motzei Shabbos 10:10. Also, for those that it works out easier, I'm trying to post now my daf, my Mishna Yomis. I posted some Shavuos stuff already on YouTube as well. If anybody, it works out better for them to view it there, or you can tell people that need it. I'm trying to make it available. It's extra work. I'm trying to make it available. If anybody wants to sponsor a share, 718-916-3100. Thank you for joining us, and have a wonderful Shabbos.